So let's analyze the policy using the same technique that we have been doing in the video lectures. Let's plot the market here, and this is a market that looks like this, very symmetric. The demand is 1000 minus P, the supply is P. Notice that the equilibrium price before is 500, and then let me around this plot two interesting prices, P mean, which is 750, and then this 250. And then what I'm going to do is draw these lines out here, and I'm going to define some areas for us. Okay, it's going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Now we know that the price, see the equilibrium price is 500, the price floor is going to be binding. And we also know that this is the quantity, which is 250, bought by consumers. And this is 750, which is the produced quantity. Okay, so now we're also, to analyze the deadweight loss of the policy, we're going to do our usual table, which has consumer surplus and producer surplus and social surplus at free trade, at the minimum policy, and the difference. Now, the free trade has not changed. It's A plus B plus A, well, in this case, E, C plus D plus F, and the social surplus is A plus all the way plus F. So that is the same. Now let's look at the policy effect, which is more interesting than before. First, let's look at the consumer. So the consumer gets the first 250 units at a price of 750, so therefore they get A as consumer surplus. But notice that they also need to pay as taxes before all of this rectangle, which is minus E plus F plus G plus H plus I plus J, but they get the units. So they get a benefit of E plus F plus G plus J. So this cancels, this cancels. This cancels, and this cancels. Okay. Now let's look at the producer surplus. The producer surplus, the producers is just as before in the video. They get to sell all of these units at that price, and these are the production costs. So they get B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus I. If you add these things, you get A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus I minus H. So it's A plus all the way plus F minus H, sorry. So that means when you do the difference, that the deadweight loss is only minus H. It's only this in this case. And it's very easy to compute that this is equal to $62,500. Just the area of that triangle. Let me emphasize, in case it was not obvious to you, why it's so important that the return of the policies to the highest value users, to all of these users, is a surprise. It's because otherwise the consumers would have cut the purchases up here and the analysis would have been different. So the fact that it's a surprise is key to getting this much lower deadweight loss.